Hi YouTubers and gamers, and I'm back with another pickup video, and as always I've got a nice mix of games and a few gaming related accessories. So with no further delay, let's make a start. I have this gaming peripheral. I saw it in cash converters and it was like only £15. I've not heard of it before, and it's called the Magto Analog, wireless analog gun controller, and it's compatible with both PC and the PS3, and I'm always a sucker for PS3 accessories. And there's the gun. It's quite it doesn't feel cheap and nasty. It actually feels weighty and well made, and I've tried it out. It works best with Call of Duty games, but I tried it out with another shooting game, a war-based game. I don't remember what it's called now, but the name escapes me now. Soldier of Fortune, I think it was, and it works okay. It's basically it's like a wireless analog controller. So it's not, you can also use it as a light gun if you do have a CRTV as well, which is quite neat. But it's not bad. I've not heard of it before. With a firmware update, you can also use this on the Xbox 360. But I've not heard much about them before. Made in China, and they're well produced. So if you see one of these cheap, I would definitely suggest picking it up. Really, it's an unusual controller, to say at least, for PS3. Also, it's currently wrapped up. I'll keep it wrapped up for now, so I can see it getting knocked about. On the PS3, it's the Guitar Hero Live for PS3. I already had this on a PS4. I got this for about £16 delivered off eBay, all brand new and unopened, and that's why I'm keeping the packaging really. I do love Guitar Hero, and as and as it's could be a last one on the PS3, I thought I'll go for it and get it as well. So I do have it on the PS4 already, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for PS3 games, and I thought that could be the last ever Guitar Hero we get on a PS3, because I don't think they're going to venture into it again, really. Because I think they got both Guitar Hero people. Is that Ubisoft or Activision? I can't remember now. And also the Rock Band people also got their fingers burnt. I think they did. But anyway, okay, on to other games. We've got one collector's set here. It is, of course, it got released this week, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. This is the European Collector's Edition. This European edition comes with not only the game, but a decent size sculpture of the Master Sword and the soundtrack. And so in many respects, this collector's edition is probably the best one, because I looked at what Japanese ones. I don't think much came with that, and the USA one, I think you got like a Switch case or something. So it's very lackluster what you got on the guys in the States. So this is probably the best one to get, which is it's unusual. We actually got a decent one in Europe compared to the States, because normally you guys get all the best of collector's editions. But no, that's neat. I got that from a Nintendo store. It came with this t-shirt, which I'm wearing. That's 90 quid. I have seen a couple of these in Smith's this morning, actually, for £80. So they'll probably sell out quite soon. So I don't know how rare or collectible this will be, but certainly it's nice to have in the collection. And also they had in a lot of the stores all the Switch consoles, so they're not sold out with Switch consoles in the UK at least yet. The Amiibos are quite scarce, particularly in stores, although Amazon have got a few more in. So I managed to get a hold or ordered the Guardian one, which is a one which I wanted out of all of those Amiibos. I will get the other ones as well over the next few weeks, but that's the Guardian I wanted to get first, because I think that would be the most sought after one myself, really. But while we're talking about the Switch, I mean, I must admit, there's lots of reviews and the jury's still out on the Switch, and I'm in two minds about it. I will get one, but not yet. I think I'll probably wait until the special edition of it comes out or something, because it's you know, I think early adopters usually pay for what they do in the long run with Nintendo consoles. You're always better off waiting until a special one comes out, and who knows, they might produce a really cool Metroid one or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not too sure about a Switch. I think it's asking for bits to get lost and bits to get broken, and the buttons are quite small and fiddly on it, and basically it's shouting out you had to have a Pro Controller for a Switch, really. And hopefully they will do a firmware update to enable you to use a Wii U Pro Controller, because currently what they're asking for the Switch controller is just a rip-off. It is, really. I mean, I think they just cut corners on getting the console out there, and they should have come in with a pack-in title like yeah, what's it, 1-2-3 Switch or whatever. That should have been a pack-in title, and also you should have got the Pro Controller with it. If they had done that as a decent package, true, it would had to have added another $100 or so onto a price, but I think they should have done that just to be honest about it, because you need those. Well, you definitely need a Pro Controller if you're a serious gamer. And so that should be, you know, part of the cost, really. You know, you'll never buy a PS4 without a proper PS4 controller, would you? And the controllers they're given to you, although they're clever, I just don't think they will withstand hours of gaming. I just don't think anyone would want to do it. I think that most people would just have to get a Pro Controller. But anyway, I'm not knocking Nintendo anyway or anything, but I do think they I think they took advantage of the Nintendo fans they have by, you know, charging $100, whatever it is in the States, for a Wii U Pro Controller. I mean, a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. I think that's pretty criminal. It's a bit naughty, that is, of Nintendo. But anyway, I have some Wii U games to show you, and the reason why I have a lot of people would think this is now a good time to finish off the Wii U collections, and that's what I've pretty much done. I'm not going for a complete Wii U set. I have got all the Wii U games, particularly the exclusives, that interest me. So they're most of the Nintendo ones, but there's a few third-party ones as well. And I think it's those third-party exclusive games that have already started to go up in price and will become very, very collectible. Because with the Wii U, even though not too many sold and the games are out there, I don't imagine so many fans selling their Wii U collections, because I don't think many people bought it in the first place, if that makes any sense. And the real Nintendo fans will want to build up the Wii U collection, and if not, go for a complete Wii U set. So in some ways there could be a higher demand for a relatively modest supply of games. And already I'm seeing some third-party titles going up in price to silly money. Some of the big stores you can still get some of those games, mind you, and if you hurry while the stocks are still in, you can get a few good deals, and that's what I've done. So first of all, even though this is not an exclusive, it's a game that I did want. So I had the other Batman one, the Armoured Edition, or Arkham City or whatever it's called, but I wanted Arkham Origins as well, which is the other Batman game. And this is an unusual Wii U one because it actually comes in a white case. It is the original case. It comes with it because it's got a Deathstroke sticker and stuff on it, and it's all minty. Just a cat messing around. Got that for £7 from eBay. Right, this game I was able to get from £13 from Amazon, which is a really good price for this game, and that's Scribblenauts Unlimited. There are two other Wii U games which I've got coming as well, which are quite very uncommon too, which I'll show you when they come in the next collection video. I won't spoil it right now, but they are third-party uncommon titles. Anyway, I digress. Another game which is exclusive to Wii U is Jet Tail Fin. This is a bit of an average racing type game based on fishes that remarkably look like a Finding Dory rip-off type thing. I was lucky enough to still get this for about £9 from Amazon, but already on eBay some people are charging as much as £30 or more. So this is definitely one of those games, guys, that if you are collecting for Wii U, you need to get sooner than later. Okay, this other game I got for about, I think it's about £11 from Amazon. and that is Penguins of Madagascar. This also came out on the Wii, but you know, obviously the Wii U version is one to go for because obviously you'll get better graphics and everything else. So yeah, I think that was about £13, or 11 or £13 I paid for that one. Okay, these other two games I've really done well at. In Europe, this game on eBay you're probably looking at about £20 or £30 at least for a European copy. I was lucky to still get this from Amazon for about £7 or £8, but again, you know, that won't be for long. And this game actually in America is super rare. Well, I don't know how rare, but it's certainly, you know, the price has shot up to as much as about $400 or $500, believe it or not. It was only a $20 game, but now it's super money. So if you're going for a complete Wii U collection, this is one, guys, that you need to get sooner than later and hunt high and low to get for a good price. It's an okay game actually, the reviews are quite good. It is a Hello Kitty Cruises, so obviously it's like a kiddified, another Mario Kart racing type game. But the reason I got this, not because it's going to be rare or anything so much, is because it's actually, you know, not a bad game. So I thought, I wouldn't mind having that in the collection. So get it while you can. And this other game is another game that's probably about £30 or more in eBay and so forth. But I was lucky enough to get it off a CEX website for only £15 plus another £2 delivery. So the price was quite good on that one, and that is The Croods Prehistoric Party. This is like a collection of about 30 odd party mini games. You can also get this one on the Wii as well, but like I said before, you probably want the Wii U version because of the graphics and everything else really. Again, you know, this is a game that will become harder to get and sought after. So yes, guys, by all means, I imagine the Nintendo Wii U games will go down a bit in price, but it's those third-party exclusives that are going to be silly money. The sports titles and so forth, you know, they'll probably be as cheap as ever. But certainly it's those third-party exclusives you've got to look out for if you're collecting for a Wii U. And there's about another 8 Wii U games I've got to get, but fortunately all of them, apart from one, are Nintendo games. So I don't think they will never be rare, and I should always be able to get those for a reasonable price. But it's the other ones you got to watch out for. It really is. So it's an interesting time for Wii U collection, really, because you expect everything to be like giveaway prices, and you know, if you're lucky, you can probably still get some good deals. But don't sit on your don't sit on your laurels, guys out there. If you want to get you into your Wii U collections, do it now. Don't leave it for any long length of time, because it's going to get harder and harder over the next months, if not years. So hurry up, guys. Okay, turning away from the Wii U, turning to the Wii. Got a couple of games. This game was only about £4. It was from CEX. It's called Popstar Guitar, and it's got a guitar type, almost like a Guitar Hero peripheral which you add onto the Wii remote or whatever. Again, I'm a sucker for Wii U games with accessories and peripherals like this, so for $4.50 it was a no-brainer really. A remake of Tales of Symphonia, which came out on a Wii. I think it's a remake, or was it a sequel? I think this is a sequel, because I think the remake was on PS3. So I think this is a sequel to, you know, the original Tales of Symphonia, and that is Dawn of a New World. I got this for, I think it's about £12 from CEX. So yeah, I saw it the other day. I didn't know this was out on a Wii, to be perfectly honest. So when I saw it, oh, I picked that up. I do like to get the old RPGs for the Wii. Got one PS2 game. Managed to get this for £25 for a UK copy of this role-playing game called Magna Carta. It's quite quite a rare game. £25 is a very good price for us in the UK. And that was followed by a sequel that was Xbox 360 exclusive, and that is Magna Carta 2. Again, I've got this for a good deal. I think I've got this for about £8 from CEX, so pleased to have those. Okay, turning to a PSP. While we're on the Tales game, I also have Tales of Eternia. I got this for £13, which again is quite a good price. Usually it's about over £20. Got that from CEX, and also off eBay I got this Ys game, YS game, the Ark of Naphistism, or whatever it is it's called. I think there's about 3 or 4 games, these games, that came to the PSP in the States, but I think we only got this one, to be perfectly honest. So I think this is the only one that we got a UK release of. Okay, turning to 3DS. I've got this brand new off Amazon for £15, Metroid Federation Force. Don't know too much about that game, to be perfectly honest. I know it plays quite differently to normal Metroid games, but again, you know, you have to have it. You know, if you collect them, you gotta have Metroid games, haven't you? Okay, on the PS Vita, I decided to get the God Eater 2 games while you know, I could get them for a reasonable price. So on the Vita for about £16, I got the God Eater 2. Unfortunately, this did not include the DLC sheet for the first God Eater, but I also got it on the PS4, which did have a DLC, which is good. So I got the first God Eater Resurrection for free, and this was I think that was about £19 actually. This one was off Amazon, and it was used though, but fortunately they hadn't used the DLC sheet, so that's good. For I think this was about, worked out to be about £12 or £14 in the end from game.co.uk. Dark Souls 2 was Scholar of the First Sin. This is like a 2-disc edition, so it's got the I think it's 2 discs if I remember rightly, because I think on the second disc it's got all the DLC. It could be one, it may all be on one disc, I can't remember now. Okay, turning to the last few games. Okay, I saw this on Metal Jesus' channel. He had his friend Radical Reggie on, whatever, and they was talking about this game. That was a it's called Barnlard Blast. Swine of the Night. It's pretty much a mix between Ghosts of Goblins and Castlevania, but with a pig. But it's that sort of nice 16-bit type graphic style platforming based with a horror type theme. So there's a lot to love for this, and to get an English copy of this you have to import a USA copy, but fortunately I was able to get this for still only £7 from a shop in the UK, so that's pretty much a good deal to get complete. You can get that in Europe, but it's all foreign language copies, unfortunately. But yeah, we never got a full English copy in the UK for some reason of that. I don't know why. Okay, turning to the 360, we have. I showed you some of the Crash Time games I had on the PS3 last time, so this is the first Crash Time. So I think that's based on a German TV series which was called, I forgot last time, and this time it's escaping me now, but I think it's like Strike Force Cobra 11 or something like that. I can't remember what it is now, but basically it's quite an uncommon racing game, and that was followed by a sequel, Crash Time 2. This first Crash Time I think that was about £7, which is a very good price I got off Amazon, and this one I think was about £15 of Amazon. Yeah, so not a bad price. This game did come to PS3, this next one, but it did come out to Xbox 360 and PS2. So I have both versions of those, and that is Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal. So yeah, it's like a Looney Tunes 3D perspective for third person perspective I should say, platforming type game. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun anyway. Okay, this last game is it's a uncommon PS3 game, certainly. you have to get it imported from the States. It is PS3 collection, the best of PlayStation Network. This is all sealed. It's not a lot of money. I think this was about I think this was about £11 or something, including shipping. Basically, it's got 4 games on it. The Vikings Attraction or something like that it's called. Sound Shapes, Tokyo Jungle, which is a cool game, and also Fat Princess, which is another cool game that did come to a PSP. But it's really nice to have those on disc for PS3. Like I said, you have to get your USA copy, so I'm really pleased to have that in the collection. We did not get this in Europe, but it's nice to still be able to pick up a copy. Okay guys, that is all my pickups for the past week or so. Please like and subscribe if not already done so, and leave comments, and until next time, take care and bye.